Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are going to do something a little bit different. I might grab a couple of different eyeshadows, but I've been wanting to try this one. I just got this today. This is from Luxe Beauty, and this is the Pretty Powerful palette, and it's got some different type of pigments in it. These guys here have their, I think this is the same as their titanium kind of flakes. They're a little different when you use them. See, they kind of pick up like that. And let's just kind of swatch. When they swatch a little different, I don't know. I haven't worked with these. So I got you guys kind of zoomed in today, and we are going to try something different. So I am going to be using my Wayne Goss brushes today. And let's just play with some color, play with some different textures today. I'm going to get my hair out of the way and just kind of pin this back out of sight. And let's get to it. I don't know what I think. This is a different shade that I'm using on my brows today. It's more of a brown kind of tone, and it's a little warmer than normal. So let me know what you guys think. I think I like the other one better, but I do have a lot of blonde tones in my hair, and I have a very cool skin tone, so I thought maybe try something a little warmer on the eye. See how that goes. But, okay. Let's just get right to this. I'm going to do totally different. I'm going to kind of copy somebody else's style that I've been watching. This is a good friend of mine. She's a makeup artist, and she has a very different way of doing makeup for people. So I am going to, just to kind of let you know, I'll let you know what brushes. I'm going to start off with, this is the Wayne Goss number 4 brush, and I'm just going to go, right straight into dark, and I think I'm going to go into this color. This color has, it's Foo Fighter. It's a fighter. Why did I say Foo Fighter? Crazy girl. And it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it, but we're going to go try. I'm going to try that right out. What the hell? All right. I'm going to do a little different shape to my eye even. And I'm just going to kind of sketch out my upper crease here with this. She does her makeup very different, so I am going to, I'm already messing up because she does more of a round towards the eye, and I came out, so let's not. She stays very round in the eye like that, and she lays down her darker pigments right through here. And then she will go back in and she will take a lighter color. I might do both eyes different today. I'm going to go into Raft, and that is a lighter pink, and I'm just going to blend that out around that edge. I'm going to try to keep this rounder here. And I have a hard time doing that because my eyes are more almondy kind of shaped. I'm going to take, this is the Kylie number 15 brush, and I'm just going to take that and kind of dust that around the edge just to really soften that edge. There we go. And I used my P. Louise base in number 0.5 for this. Now, she just really keeps that rounded around the eye, and she keeps that pretty dark in there. Now I'm going to go in with a tighter brush. I'm going to go in with my Hockey Hodu number 5529, and I'm going to go into this dark purple color here, Iconic. I'm going to go ahead and pick that up. These colors are very nice, actually. And I'm going to bring that right in and darken that up. Really add some depth to this. It's so different doing I have done eye shapes way different than mine, but I've never tried to do a different shape on my eye, because I'm so used to doing it a certain way. So we're going to come in, and I'm treating this more like if my eye were not so hooded, if that makes sense. There we go. That is looking very pretty. Now, she will come in even on the outer and inner of the lid. We're going to do kind of a spotlight eye with this, keeping that dark there. And we're going to cut this crease here in a minute, so I want to make sure I got all my pigments nice and dark. I'm going to go back in with that fighter color, just lightly, just because we've kind of lost it right here. We don't want to lose any of the colors because you want to keep that nice gradient going. I'm going to come in there, see, don't lose that. We don't want to lose that. It's almost like a wine kind of pinky color. Don't want to lose that, because that light pink started to really kind of stick out a little bit more on the outer side, and that's not what we want. Let me just grab this Pure Cosmetics crease brush, and I'm going to grab that Riff color and just lightly on that edge. I want to just I'm just using the very corner of it to just lightly go around the edge just to soften it. I want to keep this sharp, and it's probably a little tight, a little big to be going in there. I'm going to pick that Rift color up on this little tiny brush again, and I just want to really just kind of scratch the edge with that. We're going to come in and bring something into the inner corner, so you don't want to really worry about that. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my P. Louise base. I'm going to go ahead and put some right onto the back of my hand. And I'm going to grab my Bodyography. This is the Bodyography flat shader brush. I found out about this one from Raw Beauty Christie. She uses it quite a bit, and she likes it because you can really get it flat. And it's really good for going in and cutting that crease. You want to work that pigment into the concealer into there, and we're going to cut that crease right down the middle and kind of bring it up. I'm going to have to lift my eye a bit because I have a hooded eye. I go back in, I'm going to lift that again. I'm going to come up to right here and bring that down. There we go, because I want that just to peek out right in there, the colors that I lay down there. It's so hard with a hooded eye to cut a crease. That's got to be one of the hardest things that I have to deal with on a daily basis with myself, because I like to do colorful looks, and sometimes they're a little difficult on a hooded eye. But I mean, you can do anything you want. You just have to learn ways around it. And the way my lid is sitting there, it's making it almost look like that purple's coming in. But we'll clean that up here in a minute. Go ahead and wipe that off. Give that kind of a second to dry off because we don't want it to get real cakey in there. And I'm going to grab that exact same brush to lay down some product here in just a second, because let's go ahead and try these. I've not used any of these. These are those colors. I'm going to put a little bit of glitter. No, I'm going to put a little bit of glitter glue. I'm just going to grab, this is the J-Cat glitter base. And I'm just going to take a tiny bit on my finger, just kind of pat it out, and I'm going to pat that right over our concealer, right here. Now, while that's tacky, I'm going to take, with my finger, I'm going to take this Force, and I'm going to I'm not sure really how to use these real well, so I'm going to take that. There we go. Oh my God, look at that. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous! And I'm going to take my MAC 224 brush Just going to take it. I need to spray it, sorry. Where's Fix Plus? I'm going to grab a little bit of Fix Plus just to dampen that brush up because that color is very, very soft. It has their titanium flakes is what they call it in it. Just trying to pick up some, and you can see, you can pick them up on the brush and just kind of press them down. It's very, these are a little difficult to deal with, if I do say, but we're going to press those right on in there. And I'm going to take this 224 and I'm going to go back into Iconic. That was the dark purple shade, and I'm going to bring that right over our edge to blend that off. Unfortunately, my mirror is a little far from me right now, but I'm gonna, I think I came up a little bit there. Kind of tap that off, and I don't want to lose that purple that's closing that in on top. So we're gonna come right over the top, just barely over the top, just so I want that color to just barely peek over right there. That is pretty, but it does sit kind of different on the lid. They are very dimensional. Very dimensional. That is pretty though. That is pretty. I'm just gonna kind of blend that in a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is I want that, there are silvery colors in this, and I'm going to take some of those titanium flakes in the silver, and I wonder if I can get them with my finger. Yeah, I can get them with my finger. And I want to really press them in to that right there. There. I want to really press them into that, and then just kind of brush, even grab my finger and just kind of blend that side. There we go. Very different, very out of my wheelhouse, to be honest. I think I want a little wide on that. I'm going to bring that purple up here. I really need a mirror close, and I think, let me grab a mirror so I can see. You know, when you get older, your eyesight is first to go, I swear. I think I'm going to grab, what do you guys think about two? Yeah, there we go. And just make sure you really have that blended off. And keep that purple. That is pretty. Now I think what we're going to use on the inner corner with, this is Ofra, the collab that she did with Nikki Tutorials, and this is Space Baby. And we're going to take Space Baby on a Wayne Goss number 5 brush. That's his little pencil brush. We're just going to pick that up, and we're going to bring that on this inner corner. Bring that on this inner corner here. There we go. I think I'm even going to bring just, let me grab my finger, and I'm going to pat this right on the very center there of that. Very pretty. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the, I'm going to stick and just mimic the top that I did. I'm going to mimic the top along the bottom, and I'm going to grab, and this is from Crown, this is the C527. That's this little guy right here. It's very similar to the Wayne Goss one, but it's shorter and it's a little softer. And I'm going to grab that. First, I'm going to grab that Rare color, this pink here. I'm going to grab Rare, and I'm going to bring that right under here and just really start building a foundation for these colors. And bring that in. The thing is, this palette doesn't have a mirror, so I'm going to grab a mirror so we can do this. And I'm going to go in with Iconic. I'm going to go straight in with Iconic, and I'm going to bring that on the outside, keeping it very close to the lash line. Very tight on that lash line. because we don't want to lose the other color that's there. I'm almost kind of working that into the lashes. Now, very last, I'm going to take Fighter. That was that kind of burgundy color, and I'm going to bring that on this front and right here. I'm going to use that. I stopped with the purple so I could blend that kind of forward with this Fighter color. I'm going to grab Iconic just one more time, just so we don't lose that darker purple right at the waterline or lash line. Sorry. So we don't lose that right at the lash line. Just go on in from there. I like to do the inner corner because that kind of, for me, sets how the tone of that inner part of the eye is going to be. So that's why I go ahead and do that way. That just really helps me to kind of set in that inner corner. Now, with these colors, you're going to want to wash your brushes afterwards because I can see them staining. Just going to go back over that corner, just kind of blend that off, and I'm trying to keep that more rounded, more of a rounded shape. I'm going to go ahead and take, this is Milk, what is the color? BBC, and I'm going to put this in the waterline. Further away from my mirror than I usually am, so if you hear that in the background, that's my husband. He's raising hell with our dogs. We have 2 dogs, and actually he's raising hell with the cat. Goose is the cat. We put that in the waterline. And it really just kind of brightens up that eye. Now I'm going to follow that with some of this black. This is the NARS, what is this called? Viva Vento, and I'm going to tightline with that. And I'm also going to come right above the lash line and just lightly go across. And I'm going to keep this real tight into the lash line just to kind of help those lashes really look nice and long and dark. That there. This is an excellent pencil for tight lining. It just really stands out. I'll be right back with some mascara on the side in just a minute. I went in with Monsieur Big from Lancome on the top, and I went in with my MAC Extended Play in Giga Black on the bottom. Now, if you haven't tried this, this is an amazing bottom lash. It is like so tiny. You can just get right in there. I also like to take it and get the top of the top ones on the back side of them, and you can kind of tip the ends of them. It really helps you coat those ends. That is that look, and I am going to be doing the other eye on my next video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.